We clown on that bus. It's like one happy family. I've been here since they started, day one. When I first seen it, I was attracted just to the bus. So I got on and I've been rocking with them ever since.
In 2017, a nonprofit foundation, Five Keys, created a classroom on wheels called the Self-Determination Project. The bus is equipped with desks, computers, Wi-Fi, teachers, and a small library. This brings free education into areas in southeast San Francisco that are deprived and under-resourced. The bus stops in Hunters Point, Potrero Hill, Sunnydale, and a neighborhood known as Double Rock, and provides high school education for anyone who seeks it.
Specifically, Five Keys is, it's a school. It's a high school.
There's so much more to Five Keys than just an on-site classroom.
We're expanding by going right to the people, right to the projects, right to in the neighborhoods that have been painfully forgotten. If you impact one person, you impact a generation.
They open up a lot of doors. I mean, like I said, it's doors open. That's if you want to go through them, like I say. It's a lot of people sit down and they worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing, because I'm going to go through one of them doors or a few of them doors and I'm going to get, what I need to get.
Though Five Keys opens doors for community members now, the past hasn't always been as equally opportunistic for residents, specifically for those in Double Rock. During World War II, this area was a bustling Navy shipyard, but when the war ended in 1945, they were left without sources of income.
A lot of these neighborhoods were filled with people who could find employment, meaningful middle class or near middle class employment. And then when all those war industries closed, shuttered, or relocated, people were left without jobs, and because of redlining and districting and things like that, people were not able to move, so effectively they become trapped in these quote-unquote ghettos.
About a decade later, Candlestick Park was built and quickly became a staple of the city, as it was home to the 49ers and Giants. Unfortunately, the stadium only provided seasonal jobs, so it had very little impact in helping ease the effect of the shipyard closure. When the 49ers moved to Santa Clara in 2014, the stadium was completely demolished, and to this day, the giant plot of land is deserted, creating a large blighting influence. History has consistently sucked the economic life out of the area and consequently burdened the community. As Hunters Point is located in the southeast corner of San Francisco, it is separated from the central city by physical distance, freeway barriers, and the lack of public transportation. Its physical isolation from the rest of the city further limits residents' employment and educational opportunities. Putting the past behind them, this bus has presented an opportunity unlike any other. It has assisted people who previously faced barriers in completing their high school education and introduced new hope into the hearts of residents whose past has consistently let them down.
Every student's situation is different. For a lot of the female students, they had kids young, and they didn't have the support network where they could continue to go to school, and so that became their full-time occupation.
I was at 21 with 3 kids, but when I came out here, it encouraged me.
I never got my diploma, and why I didn't graduate is my mom got sick. I wasn't going to leave her inside the house and fend for herself. Like I say, I can go back to school and get my education, but she came first.
A lot of students felt that they didn't have the support that they needed, but they do have the guilt for having not completed it.
Adults have a good amount of shame about not graduating, or there's learning differences. And that's a significant barrier.
I actually left Five Keys Charter School 5 times, to be exact, 5 times. Tia, get your butt to school. And this is Suzanne calling me. My teacher is calling me. Get to school. You're not allowed to give up. You're not allowed to quit. To this day, I still tell her, thank you so much for all the belief you had in me. Sometimes it takes a teacher who doesn't know you from a can of paint to put so much faith and belief in you to where you have that courage in yourself. I didn't have that. Five Keys brought that back to me.
Given that everyone's coming in to the bus with some sort of need or some sort of challenge, it is remarkable the way that people collaborate and support each other. because there's a lot of vulnerability.
If I'm going towards the bus, you know, they be saying, oh, you're going to school or something like, and I'll tell them, yeah, I am. I'm going, you know. I even got report cards, you know, it's like A's on it and everything. It makes me feel that I'm doing something good for myself. And it could also, you know, help others. I mean, that's if you want to do it.
It's really reowning the whole fabric of a part of the neighborhood, from a place of fear and isolation to coming together for pro-social learning and participation.
If they had more teachers like them in these schools around here, more kids would graduate.
The bus is quite literally driving opportunity into an area that has experienced a lack of it for centuries. It is constantly in need of repair and does not operate for weeks on end because it is old and was donated by the city. For the people in Double Rock, the bus is a safe haven that provides empowerment and purpose to residents, and it is unparalleled to any other opportunity history has offered.
Five Keys makes it to where you have a chance to make something of yourself. They make the impossible possible. And that's something that everybody needs to be a part of.